Kicks MP. MP?
Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Hello everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
And as a catalyst for his team offensively, MP has stated his focus on setting up his teammates. He wants to be a top distributor.
Promising to get your team more involved like MP has can be a tricky thing because now your guys are expecting more touches and they'll all be calling for the ball. But if MP can control the offense and consistently make smart choices with the ball, it'll be a huge lift for this squad.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Bobby Portis out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Walker. And it's Williams in at the 3. And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Thanks, B.A. I spoke with MP before the game about his playmaking, and he told me his goal is pretty simple. When he creates more opportunities for his team than their opponents can, they usually win. So that's what he set on doing.
Yeah, seems pretty straightforward. Thanks for that, Allie. And there's the rejection. And now the Mavs on the run. And the basket by the Doctors. The Doctors got 8. Here's Maxey. 27 points his last game. Outside Walker. Puts up a 3. Hart pulls it in. Dallas has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handle. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
I just love the ball movement.
Inside is Embiid. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's the Doctor. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. He's got 11. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Mavericks.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Let's honor a terrific player who has worked hard to earn this award, the Western Conference Player of the Month.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question, this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Shot to stop the run. The Sixers again can't hit. The Mavericks lead by 13. On the wing, Irving. Three-pointer. And Dallas hits again from deep.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Now here's Portis. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Here's Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Embiid. The three. And Walker with the three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's the doctor. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. Here's Irving. The layup falls. Irving's got 8.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with tons blazing.
The Mavericks have gone an impressive 8 of 9. And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire. Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Maxey with a screen on Hart. Back to Maxey. And there's a 3-second violation. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. If you look at the Mavericks, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference.
Checking out Dallas, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on. Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the doctor in that last game against the Kings was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Here's the doctor. 18 points for him. Gets the 3 ball to go.
What an exceptional start for him, trading 8 of his last 9 shots.
And the 76ers call time here. So for Dallas, Gafford comes in for Lively, and Karl Anthony Towns subbed in for Alexander. Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Now here's Van Vliet. Not a lot of room. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Nora.
Get there!
And another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Their last encounter in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the Sixers.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know that you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Here's Yabusele, covered by Towns. Pass to Nora from downtown. He's off on that one. Here's Raja. And Dallas hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Embiid against Gafford.
I like to see Embiid finishing like that. Not afraid to get physical, not backing away from the contact while being fouled.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he knocks down the first one. And Embiid drops them both.
The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
The doctor, no good. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. That free throw is good from Maxey. There's 6 seconds left to play in the first. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Dallas firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left. Portis is checked in for Philadelphia. Walker comes in for Fred VanVleet. The Mavericks have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's the doctor in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And the layup is good off the glass. The doctor's got 26 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Maxey. Back to Walker from behind the arc. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
And the shot goes. And he's got 28 now. Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Here's Larabia. Gafford with the block. And now the Mavs on the run.
Come on now. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Ryan, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to LaRavia. Back to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, swiped away. Here's the Doctor. Maxey covering. Gafford passes to the Doctor. Sinks the tray. The Doctor's got 12 now in this quarter.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Pass to LaRavia. Walker for 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
No problems knocking that one down. Towns has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Maxey. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Drills it from deep.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to Nora. Back to Maxey. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Dallas has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. The Doctor. Another 3 for Dallas.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Nora. Williams comes in for LaRavia. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Tyrese Maxey. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Portis. Here's Embiid. And Gafford with the block. And here's the fast break. Stolen by Van Vliet. Outside Walker. And here's Van Vliet. The 3 is up. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the Doctor. And he's got 41 now. And it's good. 2 points. The Doctor's got 43 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
To halt the run. Can't get it to drop.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And so it's Dallas showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
And with All-Star Weekend, you know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, you guys get paid?
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Philadelphia 76ers. Thanks for tuning in. Now we...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Taking a look at the 76ers. Joel Embiid is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Walker. Then it's Williams. And it's Maxey in at the 1.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Maxey with a screen on Hart. Back to Maxey. The putback. Towns with a rebound. The Mavericks shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. And the basket by the Doctor.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. A screen by Embiid. Down low. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
Outstanding agility in the screen and roll by Joel Embiid. I mean, he's so good at getting out of the screen quickly and getting to the right spot.
Here's the Doctor. Yep, that one goes. The Doctor's got 47 points.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Portis outside. Williams with the screen. Off target from outside.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
Here's the Doctor. He got it again! Sensational!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside, Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Towns outside. Here's the Doctor. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Irving against Walker. And there's the drive. Can't cash it in from close range. The Mavericks have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Maxey with a screen on Irving. Walker for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the paint. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist from Maxey. Embiid's got 6.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
LaRavia is checked in for Williams. Now here's Maxey, guarded closely. Walker sets a screen. And it's LaRavia missing. And here's Dallas. They're on a 19-7 run. The Doctor. Pass to Alexander. Here's the Doctor. Alexander gets the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
LaRavia passes to Walker. Alexander pulls it in. Alexander's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
I like the fact that they've been very impressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of skill.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight, and we'll see you next time.
Great win tonight, MP. Good job, MP. I see. Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago ones? Let's keep this winning streak going.
Oh, say does that.
Welcome to the Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Karl Anthony Towns.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now, Dallas's starting lineup. We've got the doctor. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then there's Irving. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. And for San Antonio, we've got Johnson. Longley is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Young. And it's Castle in at the 2-guard spot. Kent. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Coming off that win against Philadelphia.
They took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
There's the triple. It's rebounded by Dallas. About a minute played so far here in the first. The 3 up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Longley. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando.
Boy, gentlemen, you just love to see that aggressiveness. He's not afraid to get after it.
Hey, let's go. Move around.
Here's the doctor, covered by Longley. Here's Kent. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Outside, Longley.
Hey, come around.
Pass to Castle. So off the run.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. We'll try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Young after the made shot from Kent. Towns with the steal. Here's the doctor. He's coming off an unbelievably scoring game. Count the basket. The doctor's got 11 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And that's a foul called on the doctor. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Alexander is out there with Towns. Then there's the doctor. And it's Grimes in at the 3.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Here's Kent. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. 14 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Hey, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hart's checked in. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where you're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And Wembanyama too much inside.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Here's Kent. Another 3 for Dallas.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Hard against Wembanyama. Shoots. Aju with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Kent, another three for Dax.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Spurs trail by 8. Pass to Wembanyama. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Doesn't go that time. Here's the doctor. He's got 23. And the three ball is good. And now it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now here's Hachimura. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And they get it. The Mavericks pull it in. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shots good by the doctor.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Longley's checked in for the Spurs. Cancel comes in for Hachimura. Alexander's checked in for the Mavericks. Spurs trail by 14. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The doctor in the last game against the 76ers was superb. He contributed 61 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Branham pulls it in. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
long-distance Bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at Irving. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
You talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
It's Young on the wing, covered by Kent. They could use a bucket. Aja with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Young passes to Longley.
Yo, watch him!
Back to Young. 1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Can't get it to fall.
And with the success they've had rebounding basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Johnson outside. From past the arc, Wembanyama. And that one, good. Wembanyama has got 6 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
From outside the arc, it's good from long range. 43 points for the Doctor.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Yo, watch him!
Longley passes to Wembanyama. Now, here is Young, defended by Kent. Longley can't get it to go.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Fires the three. Another three for Dallas.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Williams, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Johnson finds Williams. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Back to Johnson. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Kent. Another 3 for Dallas.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Dallas out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the San Antonio Spurs. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second.
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, the doctor has been exceptional here today, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
So a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Wade out there with Alexander. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then there's the doctor. And it's Grimes in at the 3 spot. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This one was over well before the final.
Great win tonight, MP. Not even Shaq could dominate a game on offense like that. A lot of our fans in the house tonight. Should be a fun one. Good, MP.
A look from earlier as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home turf. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. For Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Kyrie Irving. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Omer Yurtseven. And it's the doctor in at the point.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Fires the 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Washington. 15 in his last outing.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Get going. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's the doctor. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I did have a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "No top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night. We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Washington. Got a hand on it. Here's the doctor. Sends it home for from three-point land. The Doctor's got 14 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Floyd. It's Thomas on the wing. And he lobs it up. And no good. The dry spell continues. Here's the Doctor. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. He's got 17.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
As of late, he has been an absolute menace on the defensive end of the floor, causing all kinds of trouble for opposing offenses and making it really tough for the other team to find buckets.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Washington passes to Hughes.
Get outside. Stay there.
Thomas outside. There's a screen. Jacks up a three. Ooh, good D by Irving.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
Now here's Thomas. 33 points last game. Five on the clock.
Who's watching here?
Pass to Floyd. They need this. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. The Mavericks lead by 18. Here's the Doctor. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the Nets miss again.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Pass to Irving. Another three for Dallas.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. And Dallas making a change here. And with a break in the action, here's a look at the shooting guards who have been putting on a passing clinic and chalking up the assists this year. Number 5 is Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, and this is a group that really appreciates effective ball movement. They can create for themselves or anyone else on the floor.
Yeah, it all starts with ball movement, Greg. And when your off guard has that kind of unselfish mindset that these guys do, it makes a huge difference.
Now here's Thomas. No points so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. Washington outside. Hey! Shot clock at 6.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
There's the three. And the basket by the Doctor. The Doctor's got 23 points.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Now here's Thomas. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Towns outside. Pass to Doctor. That's it. Coming off an assist from Towns. 25 points in the game.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Here's Washington. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Claxton finds Thomas. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. It's been all Mavericks. Irving for 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Washington with the ball. To the inside. Claxton. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Yurtseven's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Towns. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Hughes. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Washington drives in. Here's Claxton. And miss after miss right now. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Shots good by Towns.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Claxton. The 3-ball. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
I don't know, but I do know that they're looking at the possible finals matchup. These are two of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt.
Washington passes to Thomas. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Thomas has got 5 points. And so it's Dallas with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
We've got Washington, and it's Dudley in at the power forward position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Pass to Raja. With the fadeaway. Clowney pulls it in. Brooklyn with the ball. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
That was a great win for them. Nobody liked their chances coming into the game. But when they got to OT, they put the hammer down.
When they say don't give your opponent confidence, this is what they mean. They were allowed to hang around, and by the end, they were the team that believed in themselves.
Here's Grimes. The Nets making their last shot. Hart from long range. The rebound by the Nets.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Armstrong. From outside the arc. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Outside Hart. Here's Raja. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when...
Both teams changing it up here. Timeout called. Brooklyn. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Come around.
Here's the 3. And the basket by the Doctor. The Doctor's got 31.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Now here's Thomas. He's covered closely, looking to win the run. Clowney can't get it to go.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Gafford. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Armstrong. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Washington outside. Here's Thomas for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. And Dallas with possession. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Now here's Washington. Pass to Armstrong. Now Claxton. And Gafford with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. The Mavericks making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Here's Washington. Off the inbound. No good.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And the basket by the Doctor.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Floyd. It's Thomas on the wing. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. Thomas has got 8 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
This one for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Substitutions on the court.
Here's Thomas. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Armstrong. Rebounded by the Doctor. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 17-3 run. They get it back. Gafford. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
The Mavericks have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
Thomas outside. Pass to Hughes. Thomas with the ball. Just 4 to shoot. He shoots it. Mavericks with a rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Here's the Doctor. It's tipped. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Claxton passes to Thomas. Here's Floyd with the 10-footer. No good. A bit long that time. Here's the Doctor. No good on the triple. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And stolen by Irving. Pass to Doctor. Fires from deep. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Here's Armstrong, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. And the jumper is on the mark. Floyd's got his first points in this one. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Dallas on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed.
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now, running the offense, finding the open man, and it leads to a bunch.
Let's turn our attention to the three-point shoot. Thanks, as always, for watching.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. On the court right now for Dallas. Omer Yurtseven out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Alexander in at the three. Washington outside. And the three off target.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's the Doctor. Connects from downtown. The Doctor's got 48.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Claxton up top. Back to Washington. Thomas passes to Floyd. Here's Hughes. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Hughes has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. It's stolen by Washington.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Looking to get back on track. And he lays it in.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Into the lane. Here's the Doctor. And it's good. He hits another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Great win tonight, MP. Not even Shaq could dominate a game on offense like that. Long season. Time to grab that lunch bell and go to work.
look at this. Fans are already pumped up, and the energy is visibly escalating outside of this fence. And on paper, Craig, this might seem like a potential blow. Here we go. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
So here's Miami's starting group. James Wiseman's out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's Mitchell. And it's McCain in at the 2. Now here's Wiseman. That's good from Banchero on the assist by Wiseman. Banchero's got the first 3 points tonight for Miami. Here's Kent. Sinks the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And here is McDaniel after the three-pointer from Kent. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Step back and squared up. The Doctor's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs. Pass to Wiseman. And here is Mitchell, guarded by Kent. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Dallas has gone 2-2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Dwayne Wade is the first key player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
And it's the Heat with the ball after the missed three from Kent. From the arc. Good on the triple.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. The Doctor's got 9 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Heat moving the ball around. Here's McCain. The teardrop falls in. McCain's got his second bucket tonight.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend the floater.
Kent. A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Mitchell. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Dallas leading by 4. Pass to Sean Penny. Here's the Doctor. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Heat have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
Watch outside.
Here's McCain. Covered. It's a great finish.
Oh, my.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Shots good by the Doctor.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Mitchell. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Banchero. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And the three off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And again, the three-point shot is good from Kent. The Doctor's got 21.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Here's Mitchell on the inside.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Dallas?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And Miami making a change here. Stewart's checked in. And Mitchell drops them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Outside Irving. Pass to Gafford. Here's Grimes. Beyond the arc. And McCain pulls it down.
Get there.
To the inside. Heisman with the ball. Gafford's there. Here's Ben Carroll. It's rebounded by Dallas. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Heisman. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Heisman's got his second bucket of the night.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And on the way from Irving for three. Dallas again missing. The Heat trail by 7.
Set it up.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Now Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Pass to McCain. No good on the 3. Dallas leading by 7. Aja the pass to Irving. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Come to me.
Here's Mitchell. Aja with the rebound. Mavericks have on 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day, because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. VA thanks. Here's Towns. The score by Miami.
Oh, Karl Anthony Towns.
Alexander is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's the doctor. And it's Raja in at shooting guard. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Takes a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Stewart. An 11-point game for him in the win against New York. Here's McDaniels. Miami no good on that time either. Dallas leading by 13. Here's Kent. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Sinks the triple. Banchero's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Man, this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now. And it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Mavericks making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Fires from deep. Traps in the tray.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Now here's Butler. He's covered by Kent.
Hey, yo, right here.
It's tipped. Butler dishes to Ware. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Raja. Dallas moving it around. 6 to shoot. Just his first attempt. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Raja's got his first points of the night.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now, here's Banchero. He had 22 points in the win against New York. Pass to the Doctor. Now here's Towns. He's covered by Banchero. And again, the turnover by the Mavericks. Heisman's checked in for the Heat. And so here is Miami. 19-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 5. And here's Stewart. Greg, you look at today's point guard. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Shots good by the Doctor.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
The Mavericks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well. Just about 75% from the line.
All free throws good from Kent. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying in the international game.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Doctor in the last game against Brooklyn put on a show. He contributed 51 points and, as always, was a force on defense. Doing whatever he wanted. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's Hart. Yep, it counts.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
He'd have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the second quarter.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Alexander gets the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against New York.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's McCain. Sinks that one from the post. McCain's got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Wiseman. Alexander grabs the board. Maverick shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. And it goes down 2 points. The Raptors got 42 in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Wiseman. Here's McCain. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Mitchell missing. Here's the doctor. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the court.
And so it's Dallas with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitations.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
Well, at the start of the voting, the leaders are the guys that everyone already knows. As you go along.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, the doctor has been exceptional here today, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. They've got James Wiseman. Banchero is out there with McDaniels. And it's Mitchell. And it's McCain in at the 2. And finished off by Banchero.
And how about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
Here's Kent. And another one falls.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. McDaniels passes to Wiseman. Wiseman sets a screen. For Mitchell. Back to Wiseman. And that's on a bounce. It was last touched by Gafford. And powering into the first week of the new year. Here's a brand new look at the power rankings. You look at the Clippers. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when I look at Dallas, they've proved the projections right. They are a dominant club, and they're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Great win tonight, MP. Another day, another win. Good work. They don't even know what's coming for them. kid. Fans live for games like this one.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Dallas Mavericks. We are right in the middle of the year, Brent. What's the biggest challenge for coaches right now?
Yeah, I think the biggest challenge, BA, is just keeping your team engaged. You've asked a lot of guys at this point physically and mentally. Some guys are in a place where they're playing and everything's all good, but it's really those guys who are still looking for their opportunity. You have to continue to build those relationships so that the bond of the team is going to push you forward to get the best out of everybody.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. We've got Nas Reed, Thompson out there with Cunningham, and it's Shaw in at shooting guard. Here's Cunningham, and he makes it on the layup.
With those kind of handles, man, Cade Cunningham, a special talent.
Here's the Doctor. He's watched by Cunningham. He drops it from range. The Doctor's got 6 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they were fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Beyond the arc, and Dallas hits again from deep.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
They grab their own miss.
What you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size, see the floor, and initiate offense.
It's his first trip to the line.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. To the middle. With the block. Driving to the back. Oh, nice.
Look at the bench.
Down.
I mean, the bench is going nuts.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Can they get it? The shot by Ingram, no good. Dallas leading by 15. From deep. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. He's checked in for Grimes. And the switch here also for Detroit. Holland, he's checked in for Thompson. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They trail by 18. Last time they met in Detroit.
They really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
No doubt that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. It got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side.
Holland gets the bucket.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Mavericks lead by 16. Pass to Doctor. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the evening. Pistons trail by 19. Cunningham passes to Reed. And here's Ingram. Cunningham outside. Switch. Here's Holland. He's off on the layup.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Doctor in that last game against the Heat had a huge game. He dropped 50 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
For three. And the Mavericks, another three.
He left his defender shook right there, destroying him with that slick handle.
Unbelievable handles. He's got more handles than a six-door limousine. Quickness, body control, all of that on display.
Substitution on the court.
Dallas on D.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Sasser outside. No good that time. Dallas leading by 23. Let's go with a three. He buries it from three. The Doctor's got 32 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Holland can't hit. Holland's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. The three. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the 4th quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Gobert. And the layup is good.
Monster down low. I mean, Gobert says, forget your contact and give me the bucket.
Here's the doctor. And the Mavericks, another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Holland. Here's Benton. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's Dallas with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Great to have you with us. 2nd quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off.
This calls time here. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things...
Yet another bucket!
He's got Shaquille O'Neal in his rear-view mirror in terms of career scoring now. Only a small group of current players have gotten close to Shaq.
It's no easy feat, that's for sure. Even though we knew it was coming, it's still an accomplishment to celebrate. Reed sets a screen. Pass to Cunningham. Takes the 3. Towns with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Alexander, the pass to the doctor. Here's Raja. He's watched by Cunningham. Takes a 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Pass to Reed. Now Cunningham. Here's Holland. He's got 5. Reed for 3. And they get it back. Here's Holland.
You got it. Go over there.
And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. The Pistons making a switch here. And here's Dallas. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Here's the doctor. And good! There's another!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Holland for 3. And again, the Pistons missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Cunningham looking it over. Reed finds Cunningham. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Inside, Cunningham. Slam! Dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, Cade, hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
The Mavericks shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. And got it! Another basket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Shaw. Here's Reed. Here's Shaw. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And that one's good. Ingram.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. The offensive rebound. That one falls. Cunningham's got 15 points.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Strong finish with 2 hands.
And this is where Cade Cunningham showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. This makes him special.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Here's the Doctor. He's watched by Cunningham. And the basket by the Doctor. The Doctor's got 60. Here's Shaw. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Got a piece of it. Here's the Doctor. He's watched by Cunningham. It's scooped up. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And here's Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. And so it's Dallas making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Dallas Mavericks.
The three-point chances have been there for them, and they've taken advantage.
Just watching the game, not even looking at the scoreboard. And now that we have some time, let's see how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
I was just thinking about all the changes we've seen to the All-Star voting process over the years. A lot of new factors in play now.
Yeah, like social media. Definitely tips the scales when it comes to who's selected.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Great win tonight, MP. MP got the job done tonight, as usual. This is anyone's game tonight.